Hello everyone, this is Mr. DFX, CEO and founder of Beast Trading Software. Guys, it's been quite a while. I actually just didn't realize how long it's been since my last video. Things have just been really busy between trading full-time, running Beast Trading Software, being a full-time stay-at-home dad, plus another business I have running. Time just got away and I really didn't realize how long it's been. So I'm back with another video. I'm really excited to be here to share with you some new updates of the Beast Super Signal Live, an update from the last couple of weeks. I've got a lot of charts to show you, a lot of signals to show you. It's been a pretty profitable week or past couple of weeks with our software. So I'm going to jump right into it. But before I get started, I'd just like to ask all of you to please like and share this video. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. Turn on your notifications so that you do not miss a next video upload. Alright, now that that's said, for the purpose of this video, I just want to show you the default settings that I'm using for this video. I actually do have the indicator on full default settings. I haven't changed anything in the settings except switch off the alerts, and I've also switched off to show the panel so that the panel doesn't block out any signals that I want to try and show you that the indicator's had. Other than that, default settings all the way. I'm also running the indicator on only the 50 minutes chart. This is just a personal preference. I prefer trading on 50 minutes chart. I like to have more intraday signals. That's not to say that the indicator doesn't work on other time frames. It does. If you're a scalper and you want to trade on the lower time frames, you can. If you're a swing trader and you want to trade on higher time frames, you can. I just prefer trading on 50 minutes chart. Tend to get a lot more signals throughout the week and make more profits. But that's just my own personal preference. Now, also, I just want to mention, guys, that this indicator is non-repainting. So once you see a signal on the chart, it will not move, it will not disappear. It is 100% non-repainting. So that being said, our software is up to 70% successful. I've always said that. So sometimes, what that means, sometimes you might have some signals will be less than 70% accurate and sometimes more than 70%. It averages around 70%. Our indicator is not the holy grail. It's not a miracle money machine. It's not going to make you, it can be wrong. Sometimes there can be some signals that are not accurate. As you will see through this video, we got nothing to hide. We show you the wins and we show you the losses, so you can then make up your own judgment on whether you think this indicator is good for you. Alright, let's get started and jump right into it. I've got a lot of charts to show you, so let's get started. The first pair we're looking at is the Australian dollar and Swiss franc. Looking into last week, we had a first buy signal there. That was a loss. Second signal was a recovery. Then in this last week, we didn't actually have much action, but we did get a good signal yesterday, and that is still in play. It did take our take profit level 2 and is still in play. Next pair is the Australian dollar and the yen. Not much action in the last couple of weeks. Price action just hasn't worked in our favor, but we did get a good buy signal in this week. Looked like it almost hit take profit level 3 and is still actually in place, so this signal is still active. The next pair we're looking at is the Australian dollar, the US dollar. Here we did have a signal. I'm not sure if it might have hit take profit 3. It could have. I can't see back if it might have, but it does look like it might have hit take profit. Then this week we had two good buy signals which are still in play. Onto the Canadian dollar and Swiss franc. Two very good buy signals here. This signal, I don't think it would have hit stop loss yet. Looking at the price action, and then here another good buy signal. So two wins on this pair. Then next we have the euro and Canadian dollar. Three signals on this pair and all three wins. So overall pretty good. Actually, these two signals, looking now, these signals are actually still in play. They did take out TP2, but they are still in play. Then we have the euro and the Swiss franc. Good buy signal here. This was a win. Sell signal here was a win. Buy signal here was a win. So overall, this pair has been pretty good. Now onto the euro and the pound. And to tell you, this week the pound has been the pair of choice. This has been the star pair to trade this week with the pound's volatility. There have been a lot of trading opportunities trading a pound, as you will see now as I show you on the next couple of charts. But first of all, looking at this pair, we had a good buy signal here, another good buy signal here. This was a loss, and then we did recover very nicely on the next signal there. this was a win, and this was a win. So out of these, how many signals did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So out of the last 7 signals, we had 2 losses. So 5 out of 7, definitely not bad for me to make a really nice profit. Next pair looking at is the pound and Australian dollar. This sell signal more than likely was a loss, unfortunately, but we did recover on the next sell. This was a fantastic entry right at the top, really got in right on the top of the reversal. Caught a buy here. This buy looked like it might have hit initial profit, but then it did reverse and recovered on this next signal. The next pair is the pound and Canadian dollar. Here we had a win, there we had a win. Here it looked like we had 2 losses, but you did recover on the next sell signal. This was a win, this was a win, this was a win. So another successful pair overall. And moving on to the dragon, here we have this signal here. It looked like it probably would have hit profit. This hit profit, this would have hit profit, this hit profit, this hit. So overall, another fantastic week for trading the dragon with our indicator. The next pair we have is the pound and the New Zealand dollar. Looking back, this sell signal probably would have been a loss, but we would have recovered very nicely on the next 2 sells over here, and then again catching the bottom very nicely on this pair and taking out the profit. Alright, the next pair we have is cable. Looking back into last week, this would have been a win, this would have been a win. Into this week, this would have been a win, this was a win, this was a win. So here across these 5 signals, these are all 100% wins. So another great week trading this pair. On to the US dollar and Japanese yen. Not much action in the last couple of weeks. I did share for you guys a signal a little while ago of a sell on USD/JPY, which did unfortunately hit a loss. We were dealing with a very strong dollar at the time, and the yen just couldn't compete with it. It was a loss, unfortunately. We don't like, or I certainly don't like to share free signals that turn out to be a loss, but this is the way of the market. But it's not the only signal that we get, and it's not the only loss. So we move on, and as you can see this week, we did get a very nice buy signal on this pair, which hits out our TP3. Next pair now, for those of you who like to trade metals, we have gold. Looking back into last week, we had a buy signal, which was a loss, but then we did catch a very nice buy signal, and we would have recovered our previous loss. And then into this week, we had a very good sell signal, which also just hit our take profit 3. For any of you guys who like to trade oil, oil has been pretty good lately as well. Looking into last week, those 2 I think would have probably, that first buy might have hit profit. The second one was a loss. This was a win. We had a win here, and then this one, I think, actually, unfortunately, the last signal we had from this indicator on oil was a loss. Now moving on to some indices, we have the S&P 500. Overall, looking back, I think this first signal looking into last week would have been a loss, but then we would have recovered on the next 2 buy signals. Here we had another win, 2 wins here, and another win here. So overall, generally, we had a good profit trading the S&P 500. The last chart I have to show you guys is on Bitcoin for you guys who like to trade crypto. Looking back into last week, we did get a buy signal here, which would have been a loss, but then we had 2 signals here, which really caught the nice bottom and went up to take up a very nice profit. We caught a sell signal here. This week, we had a very good buy signal, which took out TP3 before, unfortunately, reversing, but even then, it doesn't look like it would have taken out our stop loss. So overall, guys, as you can see, a pretty action-packed couple of weeks that we've had with our software. There are a bunch of other charts, but if I'd go through every single chart, this video would be way too long, and I know you guys don't like to watch such long videos. That's pretty much what I had to show you. Overall, I hope you guys have had a successful week. Before I end this video, guys, I just want to let you know that we are working on version 4. If you're following us on social media, you might have seen us hinting a little bit about version 4. We are working on it now. We're busy finishing up on the MT4 version, and we'll be then working on MT5. So we're hoping in the next couple of weeks, maybe about another month, we'll be releasing version 4. So now, if you're thinking about holding out until and then getting version 4, you don't have to. You can go ahead right now and get version 3.6 because all clients do receive free lifetime updates. So you can go ahead, get the indicator now. When version 4 is released, you will get it for free anyway. We're also working on our own EA. which will trade these signals for you automatically. So for those of you guys who are working full-time, you just don't have enough time to sit and watch the charts all day, our EA is an excellent option for you. But basically our EA will trade every single signal that you see here, fully automated with its own built-in money management. So you can then obviously customize the EA to trade the way you want it to. So exciting times ahead, guys. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of weeks and months ahead. We've got a lot of things coming up to you soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. But that's pretty much all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, guys. Like I say, please like and share this video. Please hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you're not following us on social media, you can hit us up on Facebook and Instagram. You can also check us out on MQR5. We are listed there on MQR5. You can visit our website. If you have any questions, comment down below, send us an email. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. All right, guys, thanks very much. Have a fantastic weekend. Happy trading. Cheers.